And I didn't know much at 28, but I did know that I couldn't turn this business around by myself. I lacked the experience, and frankly, I lacked the credibility with our manufacturer partners. And so I set out to find the best person I could to help me. I remember Frank walking into the room, we shook hands, he took a seat and I started in on my list of prepared questions. Right then, Frank, if you were successful in getting this job, what's the first thing you'd do to stop the losses? Coffee. I quite like coffee. I'd start with a cup of coffee. Coffee? I was starting to think this was yet another waste of time, albeit a more entertaining one. Right then, Frank, I'll get us a cup of coffee. Then an amazing thing happened. Frank had his first cup of coffee. The caffeine kicked in, and he gave me a brilliant step-by-step plan of exactly what to do, not just to stop the losses, but to put the business back on the road to success. Before he left, he looked at me and he said, "Richard, you know I drink an unhealthy amount of coffee. In fact, a few years ago, I got the shakes, so I stopped drinking it. And then I realized I was still shaking. I thought, oh, might as well enjoy myself." We shook hands. He looked at me and he said, "Richard, I realize I'm expensive for a business of this size, but I'll promise you one thing, I'll get the job done." And what I'd like to share with you today are some lessons that I learned from my mentor, Frank, about how to improve your business and simultaneously how to have a better life.
It was fun, one of his key lessons. And he's lively, he's funny, and his manner of storytelling engaged the audience and certainly me.
Well, when I tell you we were 245th out of 250 dealers for customer satisfaction at the time, hey, it was a stretch goal. But then you see, we didn't just put it on a plaque and put it behind reception and say, yep, that's a vision dealt with, moving on. We actually lived it.
What I love about Richard's presentation is the fact that no matter your position in any organization, whether you're the leader, whether you're a team member, whether you're working with a nonprofit or your family, you take something away and you learn about yourself and others in the process.
What baffles me is that a lot of businesses don't put much time or effort into recognition because guess what? It's free.
Again, we're all business people and people in sales, people in various professions, and I think it's something that we can all use.
By the time I sold the car business in June 2008, I'd made my role redundant pretty much. I was coach and mentor, that's what I did. None of this stuff is particularly revolutionary, but I'll tell you in a way that you can actually implement it and get results.